Isn't love such a beautiful thing? We're always excited when we see some of our favorite personalities together, which is why we have to talk about the relationship between Joe Keery and Maika Monroe. This is one couple in Hollywood that has managed to keep their dirty linen hidden. It's hard to tell if they ever have any misunderstanding. The two are simply goals, and after watching this video, you will love them even more. We're still giving away $100 Amazon gift cards, and all you have to do is answer the hidden question in this video. Before we get into all the mushy stuff, let's get to know the lovebirds a little better. Keery was raised in Newburyport and attended River Valley Charter School, a local Montessori elementary and middle school, and Newburyport High School. When he was young, he participated in theater in the Open, a performing arts camp at Maudsley State Par, but ultimately began acting in high school, initially performing there at his older sister's insistence. Before his breakout role in Stranger Things, Keery appeared in a KFC, Domino's, and Amiibo commercial, and had roles in Empire and Chicago Fire. His first appearance in a full-length film was in Stephen Cohn's indie, Henry Gamble's Birthday Party. Stranger Things opened more doors for Joe, and now we can't get enough of him. Joe Keery may be known for his role as Steve Harrington on Stranger Things, but his work with the psychedelic rock band Post Animal is also remarkable. Their debut full-length album was released in October of 2015. The band's sophomore album, When I Think of You in a Castle, was released in April 2018 and saw Keery contributing his guitar playing as well as vocals. As of 2020, Keery is no longer a touring member of the band, but he has been serving his fans amazing records since last year. Joe is also known for his gravity-defying hair, and let's just say fans have unwritten and unspoken rights to that hair. Well, most people already knew so much about Joe Keery, but not much is known about his beloved girlfriend. Don't worry, we did a bit of digging, and Maika is just as amazing as you can imagine. Keery was born on April 24th under the sign of Taurus. Anne Monroe's birthday is May 29th, making her a Gemini. If you are familiar with either of these signs, then chances are you are surprised by this matchup because Gemini and Taurus are just about as opposite as it gets. However, there's that thing about how opposite sides attract, and this couple is the definition of that physics concept. So far, the bond between them is impossible to break. Here's a fun fact about Maika. She wasn't born Maika, and the story behind how her name stuck is pretty interesting. In an interview with Under the Radar, Monroe explained that when her mother was pregnant, she loved the names Dylan and Maika, but she ultimately chose to name her daughter Dylan. However, Monroe preferred the name Maika, and when she was in first grade, she told everyone, including her teachers and principal, that she would go by the name Maika. When the teachers called her Dylan, she refused to respond until they called her Maika. She must have been a handful. That confidence, which started at a very young age, propelled Maika to try out performing arts. In 2015, Maika Monroe was being described as an up-and-coming actress. Fast forward to today, and there is no more up-and-coming about the California actress. While the actress has starred in some big blockbuster films, she is also known as a scream queen. Monroe starred in several horror films, including It Follows and The Guest. The actress seems to be comfortable starring in horror and likes the impression they leave on audiences. Monroe starred in The Education of Frederick Fitzel, which was released late last year. The thriller follows a man going through an existential crisis as he ventures into his past. She then starred in The Sound of Philadelphia, in which a grieving brother turns to his family's criminal connections to seek revenge against the person who killed his sister. The actress was also slated for a part in Stockholm, which tells the story of a bank robber that falls for one of his hostages. In Netflix's Tao, Maika stars as Julia, a woman who has been kidnapped by a malevolent genius building a powerful AI. Julia befriends the house's AI, Tao, teaching it about humanity and plotting her escape in the psychological thriller. Oh, and if you don't have Quibi, Maika will give you a reason to download the streaming app where she stars in the show The Stranger. The thriller follows an unassuming young ride-share driver who is thrown into her worst nightmare when a mysterious Hollywood Hills passenger enters her car. Her terrifying ride with the stranger unfolds over 12 hours as she navigates the seedy underbelly of Los Angeles in a chilling game of cat and mouse. Just like Joe Keery, Maika Monroe has other interests apart from acting. The actress is also a professional kiteboarder. She began kiteboarding when she was 13 years old and took it to the next level at the age of 17. Monroe was asked how kiteboarding has helped her as an actress, and she said, "It taught me determination, working hard for something. There's lots of discipline. I enjoy roles that are quite physical. That was really fun with Independence Day, being a fighter pilot, kicking some ass." With Monroe being a kiteboarder and Joe Keery being a professional musician, it seems like these two are quite the cute power couple. And Maika has another talent up her sleeve. While Monroe was still balancing being a professional kiteboarder with her fledgling acting career, she signed a lucrative contract with Airbound Apparel to design a range of women's attire. The first collection of t-shirts and tank tops appeared in the spring of 2012, with all proceeds from the sale going to various local charities and the Dominican Republic. Wow, we totally understand why Joe Keery is in love with the talented, fine woman. So where did all the romance begin? They have been publicly linked since 2017, when eagle-eyed fans started to notice that the two spent a lot of time together. While many celebrities love to flaunt their relationship online, it took Joe and Maika a while before they decided to go public, and we understand. The internet is not always kind, and most people prefer to have at least a private love life. Eventually, Joe and Maika frequently walked red carpets together, but they still remained fairly private about their relationship online. The couple met on set when they starred in the 2018 film After Everything. The movie was originally shot in 2017 and follows a young couple whose relationship is shaken after one of them is diagnosed with an illness. Monroe played the girlfriend, Mia, while Keery played a friend of the ill-fated couple. After spending a lot of time both on set and off set, Joe and Maika realized that they could be great for one another. One thing led to another, and the rest is, as they say, history. Monroe and Keery appeared together for the first time on the red carpet at the premiere of Stranger Things Season 2. Monroe planted a kiss on Keery's face on the red carpet, and both seemed absolutely smitten with one another. They were also spotted posing away alongside Miley Cyrus and ex-husband Liam Hemsworth back in June of 2019. Last year, Monroe and Keery spent July 4th together. Keery had just finished Season 2 of Stranger Things a week earlier. It seems the two were hoping to keep their relationship out of the spotlight since neither posted a picture of the other on their Instagram to mark the celebration. Keery, for his part, shares quite a few photos of Monroe on his Instagram page, although he doesn't exactly write any mushy captions next to them. Instead, he'll post an artsy shot of Monroe with no caption. She always looks fabulous, and he just continues to prove he's a top-notch Instagram boyfriend. The two hit the red carpet together again for the premiere of Season 3 of Stranger Things at Santa Monica High School in Santa Monica, California, on Friday, June 28, 2019. They looked absolutely fabulous together. The Scream Queen flaunted her impeccable style and toned figure in a black mini dress that had an added touch of sparkling silver along the lining. In September 2019, Joe Keery cut his long wavy hair in favor of a bowl cut style hairdo, leaving long-term Stranger Things fans heartbroken as he moved on from his iconic style. Sarah Hinsgall, Stranger Things lead hairstylist, previously said that she has strict rules on the cast cutting their hair. The show usually films during the summer. She says she asks the male cast members not to cut their hair in the 4 months leading up to filming so that it's easier to style their hair in the show's 80s looks. Apparently, Maika had something to do with the haircut, but we are all glad that he got his grove back before they started filming Stranger Things 4. Joe Keery and Maika Monroe were spotted going shopping at Sandro's in Beverly Hills after he debuted the bowl haircut. They were seen having a shopping spree at the high-end Parisian store and were laughing as they left carrying several shopping bags. Later in the year, Joe was seen waiting for his burger and chips at a restaurant in West Hollywood, while his actress girlfriend played on her phone and their friends laughed with each other. Joe and Maika were also at the Paris Fashion Week 2020, and he had another bold hair move, which Maika approved. He was spotted with chunky blonde highlights in his natural brunette locks. Everyone took notice, turned to the person standing next to them and asked, "Is it 1999? The girlfriend went out of her way to match Joe's 90s look. Monroe wore cherry red lips and that iconic 90s grungy smoky eye. Her black halter dress, ankle strap pumps, and wet look hair looked like it could have graced the runway back in 95. Fans speculated that the blonde highlights had something to do with Stranger Things Season 4, which had already begun filming. The recently released trailer for Stranger Things 4 confirmed a couple of things: that the show was entering production and that David Harbour's Chief Hopper was indeed returning. We don't know much else, including when the new season is set, but if Joe's hair is anything to go by, Season 4 could be taking place in the 90s. Okay, before Joe and Maika became #couple goals, they were in other relationships. Keery has been very private about his romantic life, so Monroe is the only girl he's been linked to for now. However, there were rumors that he was in a relationship with fellow co-star Maya Hawke. Well, they were just that, rumors. Not only is Joe Keery off the market, but Maya Hawke is also in a committed relationship. The actress and Stranger Things newcomer happens to be in a romantic relationship with the heir to Rolling Stone magazine fortune, Gus Wenner. Wenner is currently the president and COO of the Wenner Media Division and has taken over the iconic magazine company after his father and Rolling Stone's founder, Jan Wenner. Though the couple hasn't revealed how long they have been dating, they're pretty open about their love life on social media and aren't afraid to showcase their relationship. Contrary to what can be said of her boyfriend, Maika has had quite the dating rumors with fellow actors. The star immediately gained the media's attention when fans began speculating she was dating At Any Price co-star Zac Efron. In 2013, Maika was rumored to be in a relationship with Taylor Lautner from Twilight Saga. In 2015, Monroe was rumored to be dating her Independence Day 2 co-star Liam Hemsworth. According to an article in US Magazine, a source said that the two were seen canoodling at a party thrown by director Roland Emmerich. The source reportedly told US Magazine his hand was on her butt as she was grinding into him and they were making out at the bar. Liam was draped all over her. It was so PDA and in your face. She was also linked to Boyd Holbrook, who has appeared in films such as Milk, Out of the Furnace, Run All Night, A Walk Among the Tombstones, and Gone Girl, and starred as DEA agent Steve Murphy in the Netflix series Narcos. In 2012, he starred in the series Hatfields and McCoys as Cap Hatfield. He also starred as Donald Pierce in Logan and Thomas Lockhart in The Shadow of the Moon. Now, Maika is happily in a relationship with Joe Keery, and we are living for it. So, what do you love about the relationship between Joe Keery and Maika Monroe? Answer this question to join our daily draw for $100 Amazon gift cards. As usual, this has been riveted. We publish amazing videos daily. You don't want to be left out on all the news and tea. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification to stay up to date.